Good morning, Fabriani in Acquarello 2021, and this is our new appointment with the brands information and another great brands, very proud to be an Italian brand for myself. And it is Borciani and Bonazzi, and sorry a moment, I give the line to the Borciani and Bonazzi, who will present you a lot of very interesting information by their production's home location. Please, the Borciani and Bonazzi, take the line.
Hi, good morning to everybody. Buongiorno a tutti. We are very glad to be here, and we would like really to thank to Anna Massinissa and to the amazing Fabriano organization for having us here. We would like to take the opportunity to introduce our company, and first of all I would like to introduce also myself. My name is Sara. I am one of the owner of the company of Borciani&Bonazzi, and I am in charge of sales for both domestic and international markets. I'm working in fine arts brush business since 1991, and I'm here to introduce our factory and our brand Borciani&Bonazzi. Starting from the history of our company. The company was founded in 1951 in Reggio Emilia, so in the northern part of Italy, close to Bologna, and has been manufacturing fine arts brushes for over 70 years. Still today, our workers makes the main part of our ranges by hand, one by one. I hope that you will enjoy our video that we will show you later on during this presentation, and mixing manual techniques and technology that is our focus in the last 20 years to increase and to control even better the different phases of manufacturing process. This year is a very special year for what concerns Borciani&Bonazzi. We celebrate our 70th anniversary. The name of the company is nowadays the combination of the two names of the founders. The brothers Vilma and Arturo Borciani, together with the husband of her, Mr. Bonazzi, founded the company. And with a very specific focus in the very early beginning for restoration brushes. After the Second World War, there was really a very huge need and huge demands of fine brushes for restoration. And that's why the company started with this focus. Later on in the 70s, Borciani&Bonazzi decided to widen the range with other brushes. And now in our catalog, we have really many brushes, many ranges of brushes for the most various painting techniques. Till today, we are proud suppliers since 1951 of the most important companies that carry this kind of restoration, like for example the Vatican Museum or the Neranda Fabbrica del Duomo di Milano and many others. So we would like really to stress this, because our production is really very precise and very fine also for this kind of brushes. But of course, we are here to talk about watercolor brushes, and I am very glad to introduce, and also a little bit proud, let me say, how to say, to introduce our company video that celebrate our 70th anniversary. I hope that you will enjoy it, and you can really appreciate how is such a niche type of production. So the artist brushes are really an uncommon manufacturing process. So hope you will enjoy it. Great. I hope that you enjoyed the video presentation. As you can appreciate, there is really a very good balance between manual phases and technology. I would like also to say that the technology that you saw in the video is our own technology that we developed inside. We have a very strong R&D department inside the factory in-house that constantly research on new production processes, new technologies, and specifically also new raw materials. In terms of raw materials, we are now very focused in developing performant type of synthetics. And the latest one that we developed a few months ago is called Hydro, and it's a specific fiber for watercolor techniques and watercolor painting. Another point that I would like to stress is our ecological commitment. In terms of ecology and sustainable process, our factory is, I think, really doing well in the last years, and we have a project to do even better in the next one. Our production plant is totally powered by green energy. We have a solar panel plant on the roof of our facilities that is supplying us all the energy that we need for the factory, and we have a geothermal plant for what concern heating and warming the factory too. Whenever it's possible, we would like to use cruelty-free vegan synthetic fibers that are also, of course, sustainable from this kind of point of view, but also resistant over time. We use 100% certified wood from FSC Forest, and we are moving to non-toxic water-based color finishing for what concern the lacquering of the handle. No ink print decoration, and wherever is possible, we use aluminum recycled ferrous, especially on school ranges. Where you can find our brushes, you can find our brushes in the best artist shop worldwide, and on our website we have our own online shop with worldwide delivery, where you can find the main part of our catalogs. If you want to keep updated on our novelties, or if you want to cooperate with us as an artist or as an ambassador, you can reach us on our social media. And now I would like really to give time to Alessia to explain our latest novelties in terms of watercolor brushes that it's called Unico Infinito. Thank you very much for your attention.
Hi, thank you, Sara. Hi to everyone. Buongiorno a tutti. And I would like even to thank Anna Massimissa and all the Fabriano and Aquarella organization to give us this opportunity. Well, I'm Alessia. I'm marketing manager for Borciani&Bonazzi. I'm here today to introduce you Unico Infinito, our new outstanding watercolor quill brush. We love to say that we love creating brushes is a story. Creating brushes is a story of hand, tools, raw material, and passion. And we love to say that we have concentrated all this value in this new iconic brush specific for watercolor. With this brush, we join together tradition and innovation, which are our two main souls. First of all, I would like you to enjoy the video presentation to discover Unico Infinito. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video presentation of Unico Infinito. I would like just to go through the main features of these new outstanding brushes and his features. So first of all, the synthetic fiber, the new, together with me to help in this demonstration, there will be Raffaella, our artist and technician, who under the camera you will see trying and using Unico Infinito brushes and others in order to show you the brush stroke we are able to do, it's possible to do thanks to this brush. So, okay, let's start concentrating on the main important thing, on the main features. Hydrofiber, this new synthetic fiber patented by us, and this fiber is characterized by high absorbency and soft strokes. So this really softness in at the touch, and this fiber, the synthetic fiber, often exceed the features of natural hair. So the fiber is used for the handmade flame-shaped tuft. So the head of the brush has got this flame shape. That means a wide belly tuft at the basis with a larger diameter with an extra fine and very precise tip, as you can appreciate it from the brush stroke Raffaella is doing. Then a heat-shaped binding collar. This collar gives maximum stability to the head of the brush. We decided to put on Unico Infinito no plastic tubes, no metal ferrules or metal rings, but this rubber collar, which thanks to heat, adapt the shape following exactly the shape of the head of the brush and able to give maximum stability and to keep it strictly firm. Then we put this double binding in brass wire, typical of French binding, typical of quill or mop brush. This double binding everything is handmade, and we decided to put it on the side and not on the back of the brush in order not to disturb the painter. Then let's say that this is the traditional part of the brush, so the classical quill or mop brush with this kind of head. We decided to join it with the high-tech part, which is the handle, with this innovative handle, which is not in wood as the classical brush for watercolor, but we decided to do something new and to use as material for the handle this new high-tech resin, black resin. So the handle has this sinuous shape, having a larger handle diameter to reduce tensions on hand joints. You can see the sinuous shape in Raffaella's hands. So well balanced. As Sarah was saying before, we focused a lot our research and development on the ergonomics. So this handle is made for painting in total comfort. Is light in the end, and at the same time, this material is very stable and solid. We put on Unico Infinito, our traditional Unico handle, with this patented anti-rolling system. It doesn't roll on the working surface. So this is useful and important for the painter, and it makes it easier to use it. We finish the handle with this extra grip thready texture. So this squared texture, which has got this function of grip and at the same time gives an aesthetic allure and a precious allure to all the handle. Okay, let's say that we like to say that it gives a technical and a little bit male connotation to this brush. Okay, I just would like to concentrate a bit more on the main part of the brush sheet. So the synthetic fiber Hydro, we are proud of to have patented. So the high absorbency and extreme soft touch painting stroke with this wide belly tuft with this extra fine and precise tip. the main feature of this fiber is its microporosity of the fiber. It means that on every single yarn of the fiber is microperforated. That means that it's covered with plenty of little holes able to capture a huge quantity of water and of colors, and able to give him a slow and homogeneous and gradual water and color release. Okay, and this is important for in watercolor painting. This extra fine tip, which is able to keep its flame shape. So never minding the size of the brush you are using, you will pass from a thinner brush stroke to a thicker one, just changing the pressure of the hand, so changing the hand pressure in painting. Okay, something very important, this head, thanks to the hydrosynthetic fiber, is able to get back in shape once soaked in water. As you have seen in the video, this fiber is able to just in a couple of minutes, is able to absorb a huge quantity, about 2 cl of water. So it's a huge quantity of color and water. And just with the gesture of the hand, once it is soaked in water, simply with the hand gesture, with this snap and spring gesture of the hand, the head, the point comes back in the original shape. Okay, so slow, gradual, homogeneous water release of the color of the medium that you are using. And so the brush stroke, as I was saying, is determined by the hand pressure. As you can see under the camera, our artist and technician Raffaele is using number 8 sides. And as you can see, you can have an idea of the capacity, of the possibility of absorption of the fiber. So, okay, going ahead, I just would like to recap the main features and to say even why we decided to give this name to Unico Infinito. Unico Infinito means endless, so without an end, and we refer both to the quantity of color, watercolor, and medium is able to capture, and both to the side of the painter. I mean, give to the painter the possibility, give to the artist the possibility to paint without stopping or without having the necessity continuously to go back to the color to take it. So just to sum up, we have this hydrosynthetic fiber in our Unico Infinito brush, which has got this flame-shaped tuft with this wide belly tuft with an extra fine and precise tip to pass easily and quickly from one brush stroke to another, okay, from a thinner one to a thicker one. Everything is handmade. The brush is completely handmade in our factory, okay, from head to toe, let's say. So highly absorbent and extremely soft fiber, as you can appreciate in the demonstration under the camera. We have put this double binding in brass wire to give even more firmness and stability and compactness to the head. We have put then this heat-shaped binding collar, which gives solidity to the tuft. So it's a peculiar features. Then the larger diameter on the central part of the handle is able to reduce the tensions on hand joints, so to give a pleasant experience in keeping it in mind, in keeping it in your hand. We finished the brush, we finished the handle with this extra grip 3D texture, this square texture having a double function, an aesthetic function, but mainly a grip function. So in order not to let the brush slipping away from the hand. The anti-rolling system is something we have patented. So this flat side of on the back side of the brush, which allows to not roll the brush, not to roll on the working surface, and at the same time keep the point of the brush a little bit not touching the working surface. So the brush is well balanced, the handle is well balanced and ergonomic for painting in total comfort, to give, of course, to all artists, to all watercolor artists, an amazing painting experience. And Unico Infinito is available in 6 different sizes, which goes from 0 size to 10 size. Okay, you can find more technical detail. You can see the brush stroke now in the camera of the 6 different measures. Never minding, as I was saying, never minding the size you are using. All the brushes have this possibility to pass from thin brush stroke to thicker brush stroke, changing the pressure of the end. So they are very versatile, okay? And you can find these features and other technical details, like, for example, the measures of the diameters of the brushes, or the length of the fiber outside of the colors. You can find all this detail on our website. I remind you, you can find Borciani&Bonazzi brushes in all the best artist shops worldwide and on our website. While to keep updated and to discover all the novelties, you can follow our social network, of course. Well, I just would like to spend some words regarding the other Unico series. As you have understood, Unico is the translation for unique, so something that has something absolutely different. We already have in the range Unico other different 4 series. All of them have got a specific and different mix of synthetic fibers. All of them are synthetic fibers, and all of them has got this patented shape of the handle. We would like you to show a snapshot of all the Unico series by this short video.
The very innovative design of Unico brushes has been registered by Borciani&Bonazzi and makes them exceptional tools for painting. Each Unico Artist Paintbrush series is manufactured with the most innovative and totally cruelty-free fibers, carefully combined in order to provide the best possible performance for each different pictorial technique. A mix consisting of fibers having different diameters makes every Unico Artist Paintbrush series exclusive and unique. Porosity, undulation, rigidity, conicity, and section are peculiar characteristics of this series, allowing the yarn to keep its shape, flexibility, and absorptive capacity. Mangusta, a soft and elastic fiber that ensures a very good and slow release of water. Perfect solution for pictorial techniques using dilute colors, watercolors, inks, and soft shades of colors. Excellent results also in case of techniques using watercolors for pastel painting. Fiammato, a remarkably elastic but fine fiber that ensures a very good and slow release of water. Suitable for any pictorial technique, in particular for oils, acrylic paints, and inks. Silver, a rigid and elastic yarn characterized by microporosity inside each individual fiber. Thanks to its highly absorptive capacity, it is particularly suitable for a past form of painting without leaving traces. Excellent consistency of the drawing lines. Off-white, a rigid and elastic but very fine fiber. A perfect solution for any pictorial depth technique and for material consistency painting, even on rough surfaces. Its shape remains unchanged even under stress conditions, thanks to the interlock production technique that allows each individual fiber to be perfectly close woven. The well-balanced wooden handle design allows the weight to be well distributed to control the application of colors. The sinuous paintbrush design naturally fits to the hand, resulting in a reduced wrist joints tension. The exclusive anti-rolling system prevents the brush from rolling once laid down. It also keeps the tip suspended from the table. The fibers remain then in shape and do not leave any color on the surfaces when the brush is put down. The bottom of the handle is rounded, allowing a very safe use even in school environments. Great care in details and quality during both the planning and the manufacturing phases of Unico Artist paintbrushes. High-quality materials, ferrule brightness and functional character. Thick, high-quality brass, first-quality fixing resin, handles made from solid wood with strong and refined pearly lacquer finishes, available in 4 elegant colors. Thanks to its properties, the variety of different articles available, Unico Collection can be considered a comprehensive and versatile tool, suitable for every pictorial technique.
Okay, while the video was playing, you have seen our colleague artist and technician Raffaella using Unico brushes on our water writing paper. So it's this water writing paper is possible to use it just simply with water, and it's useful to test the brush stroke, the different brush strokes, and then it absorbs, and it's possible to use it again for infinite uses. So just to explain what she was using. So you have just understood and noticed why the name Unico is the name of our brush range that we give. And now I just would like to spend some words regarding our artists, and since our brushes are all designed with artists in mind, we just would like to say that we always collaborate with artists. We think this gives an added value to our brushes and our work. So our aim is to manufacture brushes and artistic tools that can really help and improve the performance of the artist. So for this, we have 15 international brand ambassadors for Borciani&Bonazzi, 63 international artists and social ambassadors who are constantly involved in our promotional activities of different painting techniques. Then 12 artists, product developers, and testers for all the new brushes. Then from 2019, we have had 4 ranges designed and selected by artists. Today, we would like to say something more about the first collaboration we had with an Italian, very talented Italian watercolor artist, our dear friend Silvia Molinari, who developed together with us the 700 series, which is a series of watercolor brushes and especially travel brushes. So a series of 4 different brushes. We have brass closures, perfect and ideal to be transported, and ideal for watercolor, and especially, of course, for plein air watercolor. I just would like to give to her the word and she will explain and she will show you what we have done together in developing this series.
Ciao, my name is Silvia Molinari and I'm a painter. I live and work in the Emilian countryside, where I find my subject. I almost always approach them in watercolor, which is my favorite painting technique. 2 years ago, Borciani&Bonazzi asked me to help create a special range of brushes. So we created the series 700, la serie 700, which is inspired by this company, its unbelievable history, its desire to innovate and research. La serie 700 is a totally new concept. And how did the brushes turn out? Wonderfully, really. Hollow synthetic bristles, a balanced handle with brass capsule casing. Very important, you know. It's a high-performance, versatile product. This range combines the quality of a natural fiber with the brilliance of a synthetic one. I don't often travel with brushes, usually taking just my pencils, but these brushes have changed that. And they have also changed my way of painting, pushing me to find new solutions. Larger works, subject never tried before. Ideas often need a stimulus to be born, and this brush has been my personal incentive. I think it could be for other people as well, and for you too. Enjoy.
Okay, so have you seen the 700 series is made of 4 different brushes, 2 with metal ferrule and 2 with French quill binding. You can see under the camera our artist, our Raffaella, who is using them. Okay, and you can find the series 700 together with all our ranges on our website with worldwide delivery and in the best artist shops worldwide. So, okay, I just remind our social network, and we are now totally available for any questions. And we thank you for the attention, and we thank you, yes, for the attention and for the opportunity.
So, Alessia, maybe you can close the sharing of the screen so that we can see each other better.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we have a few questions from the YouTube chat, but first let me thank you for your research and for the development of this product along the years. The video were really beautiful, and it is very important for us as artists to follow you also on the backboard from the production side. It's very interesting. And let me thank you for the research, because as I always say, the producers are our best partners. Without the producers' research, also us as artists would for sure would be different artists, not same level. So greetings from United States, greetings from France, and many artists who are asking informations and who wants to try your brushes. So maybe before we close, we show again the slides where with the info points and the contacts. Okay. Now, please, let me ask you, why is Unico so different from the other brushes? Can you repeat the main characteristics, please?
Okay, sure. Well, Unico brushes are different from the others, talking about all the now 5 different ranges of Unico Infinito, of Unico. So the fifth, the new one is the Unico Infinito. Unico is different because it's made totally in synthetic fiber. All the fibers are different in the 5 different ranges and are specific for different art technique. Well, for watercolor, we have, of course, the fifth one, the newborn Unico Infinito, and even this one Raffaella is showing, which is called Mangusta. So it is the, let's say, one of the most loved from the watercolorists, from the watercolor artist. Very soft and very appreciated. Then the handle. Unico has got this patented handle, which is ergonomic. He's light, well balanced, and has got this sinuous shape for this reason, to stay light and well balanced in the hand of who is painting. And it has got even this patented side, so the anti-rolling side. As you can see, it doesn't throw on the working surface. It is very useful. Well, before you mentioned that the producer are the partner for the artist, and we can say the artists are always our inspiration, because we designed the brushes really with artists in mind, because we put all our passion in build something and in manufacture something which can exalt the talent, the talented skills of each artist. And now we are happy to share this information for, especially for watercolor artists. So.
And thank you, Alessia. Very interesting indeed. Another question is, does your brand also produce natural airbrushes?
Yes, I let Sarah reply for this.
Yes, thank you, Alessia. Yes, we do. Of course, we started producing brushes with natural hair in the very early beginning, and only recently, in the last, let me say 20 years, 22 years, we enlarged our range of brushes, our catalog, with synthetic fibers. But we are still producing brushes with natural hairs.
And thank you. Let me ask, is it possible to see your production? This question was asked more, over and over again.
Yes, of course, it's possible. We have our facility close to our headquarters, so it's possible to organize a guided tour of our factory. We are used to have here as a guest our customers and our artists, so it's a pleasure for us.
Great. So maybe before to close, we can do a little remind and list again the different processing steps of the brush manufacturing. Can you do?
Yes, of course, I will answer with pleasure. There are different phases in manufacturing the brushes. I think that the most important one, and where really we need to be very skilled to do that, is the manufacturing, the construction of what we call the brush head. So it's the precious part of the brushes, the part that the artist used to apply the color and to do his technique. And it's really very important to be skilled, precise, and technically really updated in order to be able to produce the right brush head. The brush head is mainly, the most common one are made of two parts, so hair or fiber, depending if natural hair or synthetic fibers, and what we call ferrule, that is the metal part that normally closes and keeps together the fibers. Then we put glue. What is important to say is that the brushes are shaped inside the ferrules. So there is no cutting of the fibers in order to have the point, but the fibers and the hair are shaped in order to have the perfect tips. and then we put the glue inside the ferrules to fix together the two components. And again, all various manufacturing phases, so putting the handle, the decoration, packaging, and so on. Another particular process that it's important is the interlocking, what we call interlocking. We saw in the video the Unico ranges. Interlocking process is basically important to keep the fiber in shape during use. So it's a particular process that I think every manufacturer of brushes, of final brushes, developed during the year. We have our own, but for sure other company that produce brushes has another one. But the goal of interlocking process is to keep in shape the fibers, keep in shape the hairs during use. So this is very specific technical process that we develop in our factories since many years, of course.
So, dear audience from Fabriano in Acquarello 2021, I think we have to thank from all our professionality, from our heart also, Sara and Alessia and all the team from Borciani&Bonazzi for sharing us this incredible world and for all the time and the dedication you give to us and to the world of art. And we also, myself especially, appreciate a lot your will to use natural products, and it is very important for us as watercolorists. As you know, paper and pigments are almost made of natural-based products, and it's important that also brushes are. And thank you a lot for your research again, and thank you a lot for all the information. Borciani&Bonazzi, an Italian brand, we are very proud of you. Thank you a lot, Sara. Thank you a lot for the team.
You are really welcome, Anna, and really a big thank you to you personally and to your amazing organization for keeping the world of watercolor so close, so focused on these amazing painting techniques. So really big thank from our side. I hope that we really can come and visit our factory, because you are always the welcome. And I think that it's a good point of view to see how tools are made, because it gives many opportunity to go a little bit more in deep of these specific tools for the artist.
Absolutely. Do we want to close our connection with the slides, with the focus on the distribution? Is it possible?
I think so.
Yes. You can see. Okay.
Okay, here it is. So thank you a lot and see you soon. Bye-bye.
To see you soon. Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.